those fucking Bluetooth things in there.
Yeah,
And they're sitting there talking, and I'm looking at them. I'm like, "Are you talking to me?" And then they just ignore you and keep going. I'm like, "Oh well, they're obviously not talking to me." What's up? How's it going, Doc? Bro, so much snow. So much snow. Letting my beard grow out, my hair grow out. Bro, I look like my dad. Holy shit. What's up, Bonnie? Morning, Doc. How you guys doing? Cold and rainy. Yeah. Well, I just measured the snow out on my deck there, and it's 18 inches, Bonnie. 18 frickin' inches. Yeah, rain. You on your way to Rome now then, Dan? Yeah, there's a lot of snow, Bonnie. Okay, I didn't know. I know you said you had to go there, but I wasn't sure when you had to go. So what the hell y'all up to today? You guys up to anything fun? Staying warm? Yeah. Well, it feels like Saturday. As I sit here at this table, it feels like a Saturday to me. But I know it's not. Placing a burger order. I think the rain cleared over there already. Oh. Well, I know one thing. I got to get out and get my damn driveway cleaned today. I do know that much. Otherwise, we're going to be screwed. Yeah, I can't never tell when that's stupid.
Well, it quit halfway down.
Yeah.
I kept waiting for the beep, and I thought, well, what the heck? So I walked up there, and it's not pouring at all. Tank's still half full.
And then as soon as you started looking at it, it starts pumping.
No, I had to push the classic button again.
No. Huh.
And now it's pouring again. So I don't know why it stopped.
That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. That fucking coffee maker has made a hell of a lot of coffee, man. I mean,
It's kind of a neat
yeah,
setup. I
yeah,
mean,
gallon.
compared to, like on mine, I just got the old regular, flip it up, put the filter in and stuff, and pour the water in the top, and close it up, and hit the button and let it go.
That's all I had too, but
$20, you know, that's a
Your
20
daughter-
buck machine.
your daughter won't let that happen. The funny thing is I just fill that up with water and turn it on that way too. But she has to have a fancy one.
Well, you know, I imagine if you were getting up every day at the same time to go to work and stuff, then it would be set the timer.
I think she's programmed that one time. Maybe. I don't know. Bro, you didn't have to make coffee. I didn't make the coffee. Butch made the coffee. Dude, look at this side. Dude, it looks like I got pillow head like nobody's business. Look at that shit. You're like, it's like I'm roughing stuff with my Afro puff. Hey. I didn't have to make coffee. Now Butch did it. Not sure what that means. Radamaxka. Yeah. No comprehend. Yeah. Looks Russian to me. Are you a Russian? I knew it. Mm-hmm. How's it going in Russia? What if you're smoking there or smoking empty tobacco? So this is what we in America call a burger. This is a burger. A left-handed cigarette. I was getting out of the truck yesterday and Jordan said, "Hey, do you want a lefty?" And I'm like, "Bro, don't ever fucking say that to me again." I knew what he meant, though. Getting low on boogeyman and French toast. But a burger is 50% marijuana, 50% tobacco, and a simple roll up. No, in this case, I call a burger just cannabis. No tobacco here. No tobacco. Like splitting it with tobacco would be sacrilegious. That would imply I didn't have enough cannabis. And that would be no good. Just terrible. Okay, I envy very much the lifestyle. Yeah. Yep. I'm turning into my dad, Dan. I'm like sitting here looking at my pic at myself, and I'm like, wow. Names, yeah, I know. The names of smoke nowadays is freaking yeah. Some of them are just straight crazy, man. You need to find B-52 or Stealth Bomber. That's like the strain that got away, man. Like, I was in love, and had I known not then what I know now, I would have never let it get away. Just not as jaded. Yeah, I'm doing the same, bro. Just not as jaded. So yeah, what's up? I'm here for to be your morning whipping post, or your something. What's up, motherfuckers? Yeah, only 4 people signed up for this shit. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Bruh, I so could have used my winch yesterday, but I didn't. Yanked it over with a tree, the tree over with the truck. I was thinking about using my winch, but I didn't. I didn't even have it. But as I was using the truck to pull this tree over, I'm like, I could have just used my winch. Yeah. I figured I'd come on here and see who I can harass on an early Tuesday morning. It is Tuesday, right? Yeah, today's Tuesday. My buddy did that. I didn't understand. There was a bucket truck right there. Hogging all the stuff just because was the reason though. Was that me, or was that a different guy? I'm just curious. Dude, I've gotten to the point For small stuff. So, okay. I didn't know what you were talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that just because. I mean, why not? I've got the stuff to do it. But I've gotten to the point now to where I don't even care, dude. If it fits and I can Greg Brown that son of a bitch, I'm going to. Like, I've been Greg Brown in a lot more shit recently just to get it done. I probably should have topped those last pine trees that I did so they didn't catch up the way they did, but fuck their branches. You know what I mean? I'll just trim them, man. I wonder if the boys are going to wake up at 8 like I told them to.
I don't know. They have a hard time waking up even when the alarm goes off.
Yeah, I know. I have had them outside, so they missed the bus one day, and I made them walk. I already paid for you to go to, I paid taxes for you to ride that bus. I'm not going to pay it again, so they can walk, and then they learn their lesson, and then they missed the bus again, and I brought them that particular time, but then on that weekend, the weekend that they thought that they were just going to sit on their ass,
Yeah.
I had them up at 5 o'clock in the morning outside in front of the house in their underwear doing jumping jacks. So at like 5:30 in the morning, I was sitting right there drinking my coffee, watching them do jumping jacks. I was like, well, you play dumb games, you win dumb prizes. They've gotten woken up before the sunlight and outside and be like, well, I'll just PT you until you freaking hate me. You won't do that again.
Yeah. I'll miss the bus again.
Most people don't mind collateral damage in the outside part of the yard. I've kind of noticed that too, Dan. I've kind of noticed that too. Yeah, man, I'm just getting to I've been busy enough to where I'm like, I got to get this shit done. You know what I mean? So I ain't been screwing around. Yeah, I'm just here to make conversation with whoever, is, the typical thing. They mentioned snow? Oh, shit. Look at this shit. Morning, Mr. Super. Dude, this sucks. I need to get the laptop. I scored work for today. Hell yeah. God is good. Hell yeah. So, Bonnie, hang on a second. Look at this shit. All right, hang on. Let's see here. Let's see. We'll go like this. Look at this shit, Bonnie. Stand by. Stand by, Bonnie. Here we go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. That right there is a 4-inch pole. That is literally a 4-inch pole. And that was a shoveled path yesterday. You know? Yeah. Hang on. Hang on. I'll show you my deck. Oh, this shit. Ah! Oh, come on. That fence is 4 feet. That's a 4-foot chain link right there. Yeah. Yeah, a piece of water. Oh shit. Don't say I never. Don't you tell people that I did that. What's up, Luciano? What do you got going today, Super Shay? What are you doing, man? What kind of work do you have? We are getting all the snow, yeah. I'm saying we got at least 14 inches overnight on top of what the hell we had. I measured the snow on my railing right there this morning, and it was 18 inches. Oh yeah, we're good. I could sit here for the next couple of months if I actually had to, Bonnie. I know that might sound crazy to some people, but I think we've got enough shit here in the house that we could stay here until spring. We don't have to leave. I mean, we would go without some things, but I could stay in here until spring if I had to. Okay, now I can really get going here. I can frickin' actually see my frickin' giant trees. Removing part of the banyan tree. Banyan? Banyan? Is that the ones where they're the ones like in Hawaii, man, where there's like if the tree comes down and touches the ground, it just becomes part of the tree? Yeah. I thought so. What they could end up like fucking 20 feet round, right? And then they got holes that you can walk through the damn tree if you needed to, depending on how big the damn thing was, of course. Yep. Yeah, dude. I saw one of those in Hawaii that, dude, I was sitting there looking at it and I'm like, I don't even know how I would cut that down. When I was in Hawaii, bro, I've seen some of those banyan trees that are fucking gigantic, man. And in America, they use Telegram. Yeah, that's still like Morse code over here. Morse code. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. Yeah, we're using dial-up modems. My AOL connection is secure. He said one piece. I knew you were gonna say one piece at a time, but bro, I'm sitting. I never saw anything like that. I went to Hawaii, and I'm like, holy shit! What in the hell kind of tree is this? And the sap. They have sap. Well, I mean, I guess technically every tree has sap, but them things have sap like a pine tree. Yeah, what even is that milky sap? Really? I must see. You must show me the milky sap. I think you've confused Morse code with the social media program. It is possible. It's maybe. I'm like, it runs like milk. Are you serious? Dude, really? That's interesting. Bad, I'm confused. I'm confused too, man. What are you confused about, bruh? Can I help you somehow? What is social media? I think it's when you be social with people like this, because we're being social. I'm pretty sure I'm what some people would call a content creator. Okay. Oh, bad, 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 bad. How the heck are you, man? What you got in store for today? This is where I gather all my clout. Wow. Dan is special. Oh, man. Welcome to the GP channel, well, where everyone can get hazed for just about anything. Stop screwing up joints. Dude, don't poison my soul. You're from Russia, and you're telling me not to poison my soul. What up, Haskins? I was gonna say, I don't know, Thank you, Haskins. I appreciate that. You're always so positive, dude. That's a hell of a quality. I meant that you don't have to twist the joint. I'm very jealous. Don't hate the player. Haskins, I demand more content from you. I demand a couple 30-second shorts You think 15 seconds. My mark is usually, honestly, if I try to make a short, it's pretty cold, brother. I think it's 26. Your phone froze. I believe that. I was going to say, I try to shoot for like 15 seconds, man. 15-second shorts. I demand a couple. Come on, man. Do I got $5? Sure, buddy. You need to be paid? Sure. I'll give you $5. $5. No problem. I'll send it in the mail. Maybe you can go buy a cup of coffee or something like that. I'll send you a cashier's check. You know, cash is king. You can take it to the bank and turn it into cash. That's a friend of mine, Rata, I think. It's just he's a friend of mine. 10 times inflation. Holy shit. You drive a steep bargain, Haskins. Except what? Oh, demand later. Okay. You still got a bunch of work going on up there, Haskins? What's up, man? You got projects up the wazoo? Or what? Projects up the wazoo? What's going on? You know, it's kind of crazy, Dan. It takes me 6 freaking hours to drive up to Haskins, but I'm halfway to fucking Georgia. I'm halfway to your pad in that amount of time. It's nuts. Yep, 6 hours to get up to him. And that's nonstop, no bullshitting. Fucking Jordan was talking about buying a truck, and then he told me where it's at. I'm like, so where is it? And he was like, it's kind of scary out there too. You only made it an hour north, bro. Anyway, he said there was a truck in Manitowoc. I'm like, are you serious? He was like, yeah, it's in Wisconsin. He's like, do you know where Manitowoc is? I'm like, hell yeah, I know where Manitowoc is. It's directly across the lake. So you have no choice but to go all the fuck way around. Like that is a long fucking drive, man. Yeah, that is where the cranes are, in Manitowoc. Indeed. And I was like, bro, that is a very, very long drive. Like, he didn't know where Manitowoc was. I'm like, you're better off to find a truck down south with no rust. You know what I mean? Why drive all the way around for like 12 hours when we can drive south 12 hours and have a truck that's rust free? You know what I mean? Makes no sense to me. I'm just saying it don't make any sense to me anyway. If you were going to drive that amount of time, you might as well just go south and get it. Dude, when we were down in Georgia, I seen an S10 pickup truck that was like freaking mint, dude. One of the square body, a square body like 1990 something, fucking S10. I'm thinking it was like a 93 or something like that. And that fucker, I was like, wow, that's clean. Bama, we are inside. There is a shitload of snow out there. In fact, before I even attempt to walk out to my blind, I would either have to have snowshoes, a snowmobile, four-wheel drive, or I got to plow a path back there. Oh, you want me to go get the Hurricane? You want me to get it? I'll go get it. You want to see the Hurricane? One of those just drove by a snowmobile? What the hell drove past your house? You want me to go get the Hurricane? You gotta ask for it, bro. I'll go get it, but you gotta be like, I demand the Hurricane or something, you know? What the hell drove past your house? An S10. Duh. Bonnie? I was like, I was so lost. I talk so much shit sometimes. 2000 last time. There's the Hurricane drop. Ah. A what? Oh. It's so much smaller than the Hobbs and so much smaller than the GRCS. I think I'm in love. I've got to use it now. Trading my 3-year-old 500 for a brand new ported black 562 XP. Well, because it should. Yeah, never mind. I was just gonna say something and I didn't. No. What does that tell you? Somebody's willing to give up their saw to get a 3-year-old one. They're willing to give up a brand new one that's ported for a 3-year-old saw. Everybody's like, don't do it. You want to sell that 500? What do you want for the 500? Haskins, you want to sell it? How much is one of those 562s? Tell you what, Doc says no. I need to source a 462, I think, Doc. But I don't ever want to touch it. I need Aaron to acquire a 462. I either need to, I want a 462. I'm going to send him my 500, but I need a 462 before I do. I need to come up with one of them. I figured there's no point me going out and buying one and then frickin' I figured there's absolutely no point in me going out and buying one and then freaking sending it down to him. I figured I would just have him look through it to begin with. I think I might be better off to buy an old used saw versus a brand new one as well. The way I look at it, if I get a used saw and I have Aaron go through it, yeah, just think. I bought the adapter for the winch. I bought the star bit for it. So you want to sell that 500, Haskins? I don't know. I might not want to buy it. It's 3 years old. 462 rocks the trees workhorse. Yeah, I've been wanting one for a while, but like I said, I figure I might source one or see if Aaron can source one and then just send him the money, and you know what I mean. He can find one or whatever. I don't know how that's going to work. What I want and what I get are two different things. So that 500i is getting old. It's a brand new 562 Mark II, and it's black. 500i is getting old. Yeah, I got 4 seasons on mine. I think 3, maybe. Hell, I don't even remember. I think this was the 3rd season on my 500. Pretty sure. I'll be right back. If it's a Mark II, mind if I ask who done it? Who done it? I don't know anything about Huskies. Really. I don't even know the model numbers and shit, like 372 and 395, and then after that I'm pretty much done. When you got to go work on that tree there, Super Shay? think I'm gonna harass you guys a little bit longer and then I'm out. On your way, and it is raining. Ugh. Dude, I've never saw I didn't know those trees had sap like milk. I would genuinely be curious to see how your process goes on that kind of thing. And I should show me what I'm talking about, man. I've never saw anything like that. Replace the rings on the 461 this morning, and the ring gap difference was huge. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, that is Super Shay. That is a huge difference. Holy shit. You're diving right into those saws, man. That's pretty sweet. Well, I'll get paid for that saw today. Nice. Amen to that. Yeah, I think there's a guy up there not too far from him, Doc. Those are saw R&D. I tell you what, I know Sparkle Farts is pretty nasty. Pretty happy with that. That's a John Bob build, though. I'm pretty sure they got the same recipe, though. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm fixing to head out of here too, Bonnie. Think it's a little bit daylight. I should probably get my ass out there and see if I can actually find my driveway. You know? So, peace out, everyone. Have a good day.